Hello friends. So today I want to give you kind of a channel update. I also want to talk about a few things that, I think we just need to kind of talk about. The first of which is the towels. I said that I was going to do it. I ordered more motels. This time I got the 25 pack. I got, looky, gray, blue, orange, yellow, and green. Loving it. Loving it. Anyway, I really love these towels. I do still hope that you will go to monation.co and at least get a package for yourself and order them. I also got a couple of new towels that I'm supposed to give a try to. These are from Microfiber Wholesale. It's pretty thin. Can you see that? I'm like, I don't know. Anyway, look. That's the thin side, and then there's the plush side. Now this one feels pretty rough, but I just spoke about it on my live. And one thing that Humberto suggested was I use a product like Titan and use it on the exterior. The last thing I want to do is scratch up a vehicle, so that kind of makes me nervous. But this one, on the other hand, is super soft. It's smaller. You've got a plush side and it's really soft. And then you have a more low GSM side, but it's still nice. So I'm assuming it's like an all-purpose, but I think that one would be okay. But we're gonna give these a try over the next, few weeks and see how things go. Winter has set in. And something that a lot of people have a misconception of is shop-based. If you're shop-based, you can do more. Well, that's not always the case. For example, in my situation, I'm shop-based. However, it's not exactly the great thing that you think it is. I'm doing two things at once here. How do you think? This shop is essentially nothing more than a shelter. It's just shelter from the elements, so to speak, meaning I'm not outside. Now today it's a nicer day. Yesterday and the day before were not so nice. In fact, Monday I did a detail here, and because it was so big, another downside, an F-250, I couldn't get it in here. So, sometimes being shop-based is not always a good thing, and sometimes it can work against you. Now, we have a way of heating things up in here when it's cold. That's going to help me when we detail the dealership cars. There's also one other thing, no water source. So, it's not always a plus to have a shop base or to be shop-based, but it does have a lot of perks. If it's raining outside, a mobile detailer could not go and get things done, but I could bring it here as long as I could fit it into the shop. So yes, there are plus sides. I want to also kind of let everybody know about my new second channel. It's called Grandma's Random Channel. It is at Random Grandma 24, and it is just a place for me to put all of the things on that don't pertain to detailing. When we go live on my channel, and I say we, I mean when I go live, it's for a certain group of people, and anybody is welcome if they would like to come. I am considered controversial, and I am proud of that, but I'm not proud of that. I am proud of that because I am staying true to myself. I am questioning what should be questioned. I am not proud of that because other people are completely misunderstanding it, which is fine, I mean, you can't win them all over, you know what I mean? But there comes a time when I might want to put something on YouTube that I really shouldn't be putting that on my detailing channel. The biggest problem that I have is I am not like most detailers. Most detailers in the YouTube world, they live and breathe detailing. And from a psychological standpoint, which I can talk about, the living and breathing detailing, what happens is you focus too much on it, and then other things suffer. Your full-time jobs and your marriages and relationships, your relationships with your kids, those things start suffering when you live and breathe it. That's why in my live videos, I try to keep it where the comments dictate the conversation. That means most of the time, our conversation is not about detailing. Sometimes they just need a break from it. So we like to keep it that way. There are detailing conversations going on in there, don't get me wrong, but we pretty much stick with, you know, the highlight of someone's day or the highlight of my day or something else. You know, it just depends on the situation. And then there's lots of fun. And recently I went live with Life with the Sings, which is Rashida. And I really like her. She's so cool. She has a channel, but she is not a detailer. She kind of, you know, stumbled into one of my lives one night, and she's just kind of become part of the family, you know. And her channel is about being a mom to 8 kids. And with a big family like that, there's a lot of people who could benefit with, you know, she's like freaking superwoman. I struggled with 4. I could never imagine having 8. But anyway, I recently went live with her and we had a blast. We talked about anything and everything. And I would like to do more of that. I would like to find other people who would like to go live and we just chit chat about anything and everything, life and work and all of that. And it doesn't even always have to be about detailing. And I think that's what keeps me a little bit balanced because it's easy for me to live and breathe detailing. Although, and I don't have a family at home that would suffer if I lived and breathed it. But here's what happens with somebody like me. Somebody like me lives and breathes it, I'm gonna burn out. So sometimes you may see that I'm gonna slow down on the videos and things like that, but that's because I gotta step back and take a breath and say, you know what, I don't have to detail today, or I don't have a detail, so I'm not gonna focus on it. Sometimes you just have to do that. Don't. It's real easy to do, but it can come with a really big cost. And I would really hate for somebody to miss out on some of the best joys that life has to offer because they were living and breathing something that was just supposed to make them some extra money in the beginning, that kind of thing. So I want to be able to put those random thoughts on another channel, and it doesn't necessarily have to be about detailing. You know, I do have wisdom because I come into this business late. I also have opinions. I have a lot of opinions, and that's all it is. It's just opinion. But sometimes, as long as you are loving with your opinions, you could really help other people. So the other side of that is the psychology of it. And you know, after my daughter died, I said I didn't want to get into therapy anymore. I'm not going to deal with other people's problems. I was just trying to stay alive at that point. And I really don't want to get back into it, but I do have a lot to offer. So all of that is going to be on my second channel. It is called, again, Grandma's Random Channel. I'll have life advice and detailing advice that is kind of, just thoughtful opinion. I'll probably put it over there, but at the same time, if I feel like it is something that somebody can learn from, I'll put it here. But everybody is welcome, everybody who wants to. I just want to make sure that everybody understands where I'm coming from. Anyway, so on my channel, this next couple of months with winter being here, I am going to continue to, as many as I can, finish off all of the reviews from the DIY Detail products. I still have a few to do, and I really want to put those out. They deserve that. They provided the products for me. I also want to finish my review on the Coach Kimmy products, Kashimi, whatever it is. It's Coach Kimmy to me. And then I also want to finish the Dice Detailing products. I want to get those finished. And then I have new products that really need to be worked with. I have Cerakote. I have the Phoenix COD products. And I really want to dig in and see how those are, how they work. I also have some tire coating that Humberto sent me. I'm really excited about using it. The only problem is I'm not in a position to do this at home because I don't have a place to shelter me from the cold. So I'm not sure how I'm going to work it. Anyway, I do have lots of products to review. I also still have details that are going to be coming. Right now we're entering the holiday season and the car lot does slow down, so they don't buy a whole lot, but we work it out. And look who's here, so I better go. I hope you all have a wonderful one, and we will see you on the next video. Peace. You check the shop.
Huh?
I'm checking the shop.
So
Oh, look at that.
So you can use whatever brightness you need.
Huh.
And it's magnetic. This folds. And those are normal. I mean, that's pretty standard work life for most guys in the shop.